And we're back. Show you ladies how to get this look from a fresh wash. And we are going to moisturize our hair with the Cream of Nature Shea Moisture Leave-In and the Cantu Shea Butter Leave-In. And if you ladies missed this part of the video, you can always go and check out my first video, which will show you how to wash and prep your hair for this style. We're going to moisturize like I said, and we are also going to detangle. Don't forget ladies, make sure you are detangling so you have a fresh base to start with. Take your hair and just go ahead and split that into 3 like sections. I usually like to do one going across the back and one going down. And when you do this part, you are basically going to do the 3-man weave to your hair. Now I know you all know how to 3-man weave, taking the outside hair and bringing it to the middle, and then taking the other piece of hair you had on the outside, bringing that to the middle as well. And you're going to make sure that when you do this, you are bringing this tight and as close to your head as possible. That is key. It has to be close to your head and as tight as possible because you want definition. As you go down the braid, you want to make sure that you're moisturizing a little bit more because the ends are a little drier than the roots of your hair, and then you want to just braid that on in. You want your ends to be moisturized because if they are not, you will get breakage. Once you get to the tip of your hair, you are going to make sure, now this is an important step, ladies, twist that hair. Twist, 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 and roll it around your finger just to get a finished look to it. So it's not just hanging and the braid comes out. And you want to make sure you're doing this to all 4 sections. So now I'm just adding a little bit of moisturizer onto the roots of my hair so that it's not dry, and when I take it down, it won't feel so brittle. Go ahead and get your satin bonnet. Take those braids, crisscross them, and I like to pull them in the back just so that when I sleep, they lay flat. And I feel like this also elongates them as well. I done accidentally snatched my earring out trying to get cute for y'all. Okay, let's try this again. Hi, we're back. Okay, so let's get right back to it. We're gonna make sure that we still have, our braids, and we're gonna first start with adding a little bit of coconut oil. So you want to make sure you're moisturizing down the whole shaft of the braid, and don't forget your tips, ladies. Get them tips right. And then I'm adding just a little bit more to my fingertips, and I'm warming it up again so that I can have oil on my hands when I'm taking this down. This helps me to make sure that the braid is moisturized all the way through. Every section is coated. And when you take down your hair, you want to make sure you're not actually undoing the parts of the braid and separating it, but keeping it in those 3 sections that you 3-man weaved. Once you're done, your hair should look like this. Now, if you have really thick hair like me, you will understand drying in 10 hours, sometimes it's just not enough time. So we are about to slay these edges. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have those gray little edges that just slick down perfectly and you could do all these nice fancy designs too. My edges, they got some naps on them. So we're gonna slick these things down to the best of our ability and make sure we look cute. And don't forget those side baby hairs. My little sideburns, kissy curls, as my granny would call them. Go ahead and just slick those in and make sure that you lay those as well. You're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Now let's go ahead and just get our scarf so we can lay those edges down while we separate the rest of our hair. The hardest part of the tutorial is getting this scarf to stay on your head. Now when you're dealing with the silk scarf and not messing your makeup, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. So we're just gonna go ahead and separate each of those sections. Starting at the bottom, do not separate the top. We do this because we want to keep the definition of those curls and not take them away. We worked hard on these, so we're gonna keep these in. I'm just shaping it out a little and stretching my ends. So when I go and work the back of my hair, because my hair is not always dry right away, I like to just take my hands and stick them in there and kind of just try to fluff that out a little bit. I'm not gonna separate the back as much because as the day goes on, it will start to form and separate. And then just stretch it out as big as you want. We are going to wait on these edges to get done. And it doesn't take very long for your edges to dry. I would say about 5 to 10 minutes. Now we're ready for the final look and to take this scarf off. And we're just gonna fluff it out a little. And you just play with this until you're ready to be done. You can fluff and make it as big, like I said, as you would like. And that's it, ladies. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment your thoughts. Thank you guys for watching.